up? This is your boy Big Reese, and you're tuned in to Bar Talk 4.0. The show's about to start. Get your bottle ready. Get your drinks. Get whatever else extra you need. Because in about 5 seconds, this show starts and we ready for takeoff. Let's go.
Yeah.
Calling all ears.
You already know.
Grab the knob and tune it up. This is Bar Talk with Big Reese.
Follow back. Follow back. Bartalk 4.0.
You are now tuned in
with Big Reese on Bar Talk.
Bar Talk 4.0. Welcome. Good morning. Good morning. It's morning for you, night for me. Let's go ahead and clear the board real quick. Boom and bow. We on it. Welcome to Bar Talk 4.0. I am your host tonight. I am your captain. I am the gentleman who will be flying this ship today. I am the man with the plan, the man they call the man of the hour. I am your boy, Big Reese. Welcome
Urban News
to Bar Talk. I'm thinking the board needs an update as soon as you start doing these daggone weird things, you know what I'm saying? All right. How was your weekend? My weekend was fantastic. I was about to say phenomenal. My weekend this weekend was fantastic. My daughter's been playing with my hat. I had a great weekend. Perfect weekend. I don't know about you. I know about me. Make sure y'all check us out on YouTube. Bar Talk 4.0. Facebook is Bar Talk. Instagram is Bar Talk 4.0. All right, y'all. Let's get into the show. Urban News.
Intoxicated games, controversial topics. Grab your drinks. It's Bar Talk 4.0.
Bar Talk 4.0. Let's talk about this weekend. This weekend was great. Shout out to the Steelers for winning their game and the great shit they did this weekend. Good job. It was an easy game, but I mean, good job. Shout out to Cleveland for hosting us this weekend. We had a great time. This weekend, we had a great time. If you're ever in Cleveland, go to Club Happy's. It's called Epic. Also, going down there, have a great time, have a ball. I did. I fucked up that chicken, that food. We had a ball. Shots out for them for hosting us and having us or whatever. It was a great time watching the game. I was amongst friends, not just regular friends, like confidant friends, like these are special elite friends or whatever. I was around family and all this weekend. So, shouts out to y'all. All right. Now it's back to the work week. All right. Now, as we get ready to go into the week, and we got ourselves ready, we had an extra day. I must have been the only person who did not know today was a holiday or whatnot. Somebody kept telling me, but it didn't register. So it is what it is. I'm okay with that. But we did have a good day. Good day. I got to sleep in a little bit, blessings to the person who went in for me earlier today so I can break down the shift a little later, because I definitely needed to rest. I drove so much this weekend, it's not even funny. That's what it was. Running up and down or whatever. It was crazy. I even got pulled over this weekend. Yes. Shout out to that officer. He was real cool with us. We was in the car and it was funny as hell. That shit was hilarious. It was hilarious. It was hilarious. We had a great time. Shout out to the crew for this weekend. It was crazy. But on to the mix. Let's get into the urban news. For this week. Urban news this week coming down the pipe. Y'all see there's more going on with ICE. Y'all see there's more going on in our government. They did not open back up. So with that being said, let's zoom in a little closer so you understand. For all you people, let's get close. A little bit, look, I get the logo in that right there. Boom. For all you people who are government employees, we're praying for you guys. We're also understanding your frustration. Please do not think anybody's being funny. Don't think nobody's being um sympathetic or anything like that. There's people every day that are running through that. Now, this is what I will say. Don't try to use my person's in the military or this person's LEO, this person's a firefighter. Listen, we all struggling and got problems out here going on, okay? So make sure that you know, like I know and like everybody else know, that we all gonna fight and we all gonna get this done. All right. At the end of the day, it's not our fight. We got people we elected in there, and this is why you have to watch who you vote for sometimes, because their plan ain't your plan sometimes. So, with that being said, let's get into it.
You are now tuned in
with Big Reese on Bar Talk.
Calling all ears.
You already know.
Grab the knob and tune it up. This is Bar Talk with Big Reese.
Follow back. Bartalk 4.0.
All right, Bartalk 4.0. Let's get into the show. Take the plane up, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready to go up to our cruising altitude. Now, today's show, you see the title, it says definition, understanding terms and conditions. We're going to go through some definitions because in 2026, we're not going to deal with the same bullshit of dating, the same bullshit of marriages, the same bullshit of relationships. Okay. Tonight, I was at work and it was interesting. I seen different things, certain things, some people, and our dating world and the Black community is really diabolical, not even regularly, but
Diabolical.
it very is diabolical. So it's one of the things where we're going to talk about it tonight, and let's get to it, daggone it. Where is my we'll go to share screen first. Let me take my means on. Let me take that off and put that in. Tell y'all, I'm almost a beast with this background program. I'm almost a beast. I'm almost a beast. All right, let's listen to what Sister Gad had to say. Let's go to it. Oh, you talking first. Up. Hold on, baby. Bing bong. All right, let's run it back. This is the only part I forgot. That and then my sound. Bing bong. We're going to turn this up. Turn it up. All right.
See, women want men already built. Top of his career, money right, lifestyle set. Here's the problem. When you walk into his life after it's already complete, there's no space for him to build with you. See, that's where women get frustrated. They step into a man's life when he already got the money, he already got the house, he already got the car. Then they try to tell him what to do, how to move, how to lead. And then they get upset when they realize that they can't control him. You cannot control a man that has already built himself. Let me give you the hard truth. The best time to get with a man is when he's broke.
Give them to me. What's your name?
Ooh.
What's your name, sir? No, what's your
Let me
name?
run that
Hey,
one
what's
more
your badge
time
number?
for the people in the back.
What's your badge number? What's your name and badge number? You are
Reese
What is it, sir?
on Bar Talk.
Hey, bro, I
Let's
need
go. Here
that,
she
bro.
goes. Let me
See,
let her
women
talk
want
here.
men already built. Top of his career, money right, lifestyle set. Here's the problem. When you walk into his life after it's already complete, there's no space for him to build with you. See, that's where women get frustrated. They step into a man's life when he already got the money, he already got the house, he already got the car. Then they try to tell him what to do, how to move, how to lead. And then they get upset when they realize that they can't control him. You cannot control a man that has already built himself. Let me give you the hard truth. The best time to get with a man is when he's broke.
And she just proved that self to you. Let's go, bartender.
Bartender, I need need a
Get
drink
another
to
badge
get
number.
this done. This is Bar Talk.
Tonight, what's your badge number? Your name? Can you say it for me? Recite it for me, like you're supposed to
So
allow,
with that
like the
being
law
said,
says.
let's go into shot
Please.
clock.
What's your name, sir?
Stop.
What's your thing?
What you doing now? Grab your drinks. It's shot o'clock.
All right, we got a nice shot o'clock going on today. The shot o'clock that we got going tonight. Shot o'clock to everybody who had a birthday this weekend. Going it. Let's run one more time.
Stop what you're doing now. Grab your drinks. It's shot o'clock.
That's right. Bartalk 4.0. It is your man, Big Reese. I'm taking this up. We are at our cruising altitude, and let's get ready for the show. All right. So the last video was a young lady talking, and she said a lot of women get with men, and they are getting with men who have stuff already built. I myself today, I was with a good friend today. Whatever, came to see me. I haven't talked to him in a while, but sometimes what people understand, you can be friends with people and you can have this type of unique friendship where you might not see them or talk to them every day, but y'all still know what's correlating or whatever. So I was with this friend. My friend doesn't have no kids. No kids, great guy. Everything under the sun, doing this stuff for him. Make sure he had certain papers, certain things, because I'm that guy. So I said, my man, I said, you in the prime real estate time. Get all these, certifications, get these qualifications, get these trainings we need. Get them. I mean, when I was your age, I was doing the same. I was doing them. I was getting them. Get them, bro. Get them now. Don't. So we was talking. We was rapping about it. And I said, whatever you do, don't sit back and don't let none of these little females trap you, or you sit up here and have a kid out of nowhere or whatever. I said that's not that's not what we're doing. We're not doing that. I said, come on, bro. Like stay your way, stay how it is, keep it moving. We got shit moving. You're in a prime position. And I even say it. I do not anything in my life anything in my life, I've come to the stage of I can't regret any of these things because of the fact of the matter that I'm blessed that they did happen the way they did, to where I can learn in life and I learned what I need to learn. So that's where I go, where I say the point of the older you get, the mature you get. Like literally, the older you get, the more mature you get. You start figuring out some things you just not gonna deal with. You start figuring out some things you just gonna be like, fuck this shit. I'm not even gonna let it bother me. I had to listen to something that Charleston White said today or whatever. It was him and another dude talking. He was talking about people who use words, what words mean. I'm fighting and this and that. And Charleston White had to say, I make this amount of money a week. Your words is gonna stop me from making my money and stop me from living. They don't pay your bills. You're renting free space in their head. And I had to think about that. And I said, our problem is we really, a lot of times, we allow stuff to knock us off our balance. We seriously do. We get wrapped up in religion a lot too. We're gonna have a session on that. We get wrapped up in religion a lot, and it's crazy because today, in today's world, and what we see today, and that's going to be we're going to be part of the urban news for today. But a little bit that I do see is a lot of stuff that we dealt with when we were younger, we were in our time younger, is starting to come out a lot more brighter in today's world right now in 2025. I see a lot of stuff like being brighter or whatever. I see a lot of the bullshit. Let's look at the religion. How many pulpit pimps that like just went down? So many. We used to go to church and I used to hear, guys, this great guy, he's so awesome. He's this. And if you give him money and you give him your 10%, you're tithing into your life and paying into this. Then you go read the Bible. It says you got 10%, but it don't say it got to be money. America, we made it money. We made it a money thing. And then you look at that. Then you look at the pastor, Taylor. Let's put it, his goofy butt and the one chick. I reported on it a week ago. Running a full scam operation all the way down. Got workers working 24 hours a day, barely feeding them all this stuff. How do y'all let a sloppy built nigga, a person like that and Wrinkle Betty that dictate and control y'all like that? It's crazy because a good family member of mine, we 1 year years ago, we had a debate and talked about religion. And it really I understand it. One thing that nobody paid attention to was in a good movie called Greenleaf. When Greenleaf came on in the beginning of Greenleaf, I don't know if you paid attention, if you've seen it or whatnot, but in the beginning of Greenleaf, there's a part where my man is walking, like one of the disciples, and he has a book open, and there's literally slaves following him in the trail with the neck thing they built for him or whatever. If that is not an eye opener for how religion can be like slavery and it can be used to control someone, it's crazy. It is literally crazy.
The man go another hour. It's Steak Reese on Bartalk 4.0.
I sat at work today because we had a little bit we had some downtime. And I thought about all the stuff as a grown adult, an older man, how you were taught one thing, and now that you're older, it seems like you're seeing something else. And it was crazy because I was talking to my main man, Mr. Banks. I said it to him. I said, bro, did you ever sit back and just think about like everything you were taught or everything you were told? Did you ever think about a lot of that stuff now where we're at is different? Like, for instance, as growing up as a kid, we thought Toys R Us was going to be around for the rest of our life. Look at them. Gone. It's one shake. Look at, we got Payless. Payless is here, but Payless is almost shaking.
Big Reese, talk to him.
I'm talking to him, and this is going to be today's show on this flight. So think about it. There was a lot of stuff we thought about. I thought the pastors that you seen on TV and on the screen and all that, that was how life was.
Big Reese, talk to him.
Talking to him, and then you get older and you find out this person used to do this and that and tickle and dickle. So then you got to sit back and you got to watch because you don't know what that person did.
Big Reese, talk to him.
I'm talking to him, and they're going to listen because I'm Big Reese.
Follow back. Bartalk 4.0.
Yes. Is over here typing. I'm telling you, but you got to make sure you understand. You got to make sure you understand what you're sitting up there trying to compute and put yourself together on. There's a lot of stuff that we thought was going to be forever. A lot of stuff. A lot of stuff you thought was going to be, oh, it's going to be forever. This is how life is. I'm going to be great. Too many people. We got a job. We thought, oh, if I work in the bank, I work in finance and tell her this and that, that's going to be forever. And I'm going to retire with such a great job and smile and have a white picket fence when I get older and sit on the thing with Marjorie. And that's not how it is.
Big Reese, talk to him.
I'm talking to them and they listening. Matter of fact, pull up the daggone screen because we're going to have somebody in the back over there crying in a second. Put the collection plate around. I see some hurt feelings. There it is, y'all. Put a blanket down. Bless her for a while. It's crazy because y'all remember when we used to see Benny Hinn in them? And then we used to think, oh my, that's just God, that's the world. And it's crazy that back in them days, if they already had corruption running and everything running and all this bullshit going, we just advanced it 10 times faster. But fuck that. It's just the fact of the matter. Back then it was covered up so well. You can't tell them nothing.
Big Reese, talk to him.
Like the other pastor, the one with the white hair, the older white guy. His wife was talking in the earpiece, telling him certain things and all. That shit was diabolical.
Diabolical.
I'm not lying. It was diabolical, man. Just to find out, like, a lot of people was literally using God to make money and be pimps. And then now where they at now, $6-7 million house that you didn't pimp the people out, and over top of that, you done lied to so many people that they done gave you money, and now you at that lifestyle where you got to change things up. I seen one where it said a mega million pastor is selling his lot, not the land, lot. He had 3 other units built on there that connected to the house over top of the big house. Why are y'all competing with celebrities? Bartalk 4.0, baby. This is Bartalk. I got my drink. Let's talk real.
The man go another hour. It's Big Reese on Bartalk 4.0. Bartender, I need a drink and make it stiff. This is Bartalk 4.0.
Big Reese, I'm talking to him, baby.
Big Reese, talk to him.
And let's keep talking to him, baby. This is Bartalk 4.0. It's your boy, Big Reese. I'm driving the plane today. Let's keep this thing running. We're getting close to the destination. But let's put it where it is, all right? In the perspective, folks. We have to come up with a better game plan for these kids today. Derail the bullshit that you grew up on and everything else, and let's figure this out. Let's get to a better life with these kids, because the sad part is you're not paying the fuck attention to a lot of this stuff, so it don't bother you, but it bothers me. And when it bothers me, you can't do nothing but be daggone upset, because I'ma speak that gospel. That's how it is, baby. So think about it. Ladies, get yourselves together. Let's figure this shit out. Let's get it together. You need some help? bartalk2024@gmail.com. Email me. I'll respond back. I'll help you out. I'll get you some clarity. If you need assistance, if you need help on something, and you can't make a decision on something or anything in general, I'll be the guy. I'm here. I'll help you out. I'll get you what you need to go. I don't do this for likes, clicks, and views. I love what I get. All the people who do support, I bless you and I praise you. I just love you for it. Everybody else who sees during the week or during the day, you might see it or catch up to it. Bless you too. That's how it works. We ain't got to worry about nothing else. Just leave it where it's at. How it rolls. You know what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? I'm going to see what I'm saying. All right. Bartalk 4.0. Big Reese. Let's get video number 2. All right. Pull it up.
You reflect the standards of your friends. If you're hanging with people who hand you shots but you don't even want to drink, eventually you'll either compromise your standards or you will feel out of place. And it's the same with every area of your life. If your friends cheat on their partners, you will start thinking that loyalty isn't that serious. If your friends gossip, you will find yourself joining in on conversations that don't even align with your spirit. If your friends spend money recklessly, you will wonder why saving and investing feels extra. Like, if your friends chase clout, you will start measuring your worth by likes and followers. If your friends do not pray, it'll feel awkward when you bring up God. See, proximity shapes habits. You can have the best intentions, but if you're constantly surrounded by people who normalize what you're trying to grow out of, it's only a matter of time before you either give in or isolate yourself. The Bible says bad company corrupts good character. You
Yes.
cannot pray for elevation and keep entertaining circles that drag you down. You
Bartalk
can't ask
4.0.
God for discipline and then surround yourself with people who live reckless. So yes, you reflect the standards of your friends. Choose wisely. The wrong circle will either water down your conviction, but the right circle will multiply your calling. Sometimes elevation requires separation, and that's not loss. That's alignment.
Damn. Stop. God. Man, did she hit that shit on the motherfucking head. That going it. Bartalk 4.0. Welcome to your show. This is where we going. Let's go, baby. She said what she said, and she meant what she said. I don't need to play it again. I play that again. We're gonna be in here shouting and going crazy. Listen, folks, let's talk about this the way we need to talk about it and say what it is. Listen, she just said it. Sometimes elevation requires separation. Dad, on it.
Big Reese, talk to him.
Talking to him. Sister Odell done fell down again, and she is in the daggone word listening. Oh, I'm telling you, all the way from here to there, and sometimes for you to elevate, you got to separate from some people. God roll the same, the same 5 people running step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then when you get step 6, you have to drop. And sometimes you have to separate or substitute another person in because it's that time and that person's bus stop is then. You gotta remember and know when to drop somebody and let them grow, because sometimes a lot of people that you drop, you let grow and go, they get upset, but it's okay. It's life, whether it's co-workers, friends, whether it's family too sometimes, or whether it's just acquaintances that is running on the same bus you on, and it's about their time.
Big Reese, talk to him.
I'm talking to them. Please understand, folks, when you get older and you get mature, you figure out what is what you're going to use and what you're not going to use. You also know what and who is good enough to continue to the next stage and the next journey.
Big Reese, talk to him.
Don't get it twisted. Everybody doesn't get to go with you on the ride. Tell it.
The man go another hour. It's Big Reese on Bartalk 4.0.
And let's get into the lesson for today. Today's lesson for this flight. I hope you got your daggone seatbelt on tight. Today's lesson, we are talking control versus boundaries. Let's put it control versus boundaries, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about control versus boundaries. So here is the first one. We're going to talk about control. Let's get into it. So control. As you can see, I put the definition of control up there. If you want to, you can always slide over to Google and type it in yourself so you can see your damn
Diabolical.
self. So the great powers of ease is where we go. So control, the power to influence or direct people's behavior or the course of events. So again, control is the power to influence or direct people's behavior or the course of events. When we talk about control and we use the word control, there's the definition. In relationships, when people say, "Oh, he was controlling," and then they get mad when people say, "Okay, well, tell me what power that he used to influence you or direct your behavior." People look at me stupid like, trying to be funny. Like, what are you saying? No, I mean that's the definition of control. What course of events did he influence? Did he take over and power? Show me. I mean, tell me. And people get upset because sometimes people use words that they don't know the definition to.
Big Reese, talk to him.
I am. Get the guy going collect around there. We got some hurt people in the congregation. So we can do one.
Stop what you're
Shot
doing.
o'clock to the word control.
Now grab your drinks. It's shot o'clock.
We just took a shot. Shot for the word control. People need to understand the relationships. I'm not that one to talk to saying, oh, they were controlling this and that. I'm gonna ask you what the word controlling. What was the influence to? What was the power of the influence they used to dictate your behavior or the course of events? Like, let's rap. Talk to me. People get upset when you use the correct terminology of stuff versus their understanding and their stupidity of not having the correct course of education for it. Some situations require just basic knowledge. I tell people, stop using words you don't know. I know what the word control means. You controlling. Okay, you use the word and said that's the definition, but I need that definition. It's when you tell somebody what to do. No, that's not telling somebody what to do. Controlling is not. It's when power would be that person understands they have to they have to understand and listen to you. Power, the authority. I have the authority to put you under arrest. Okay, I have the power to put you in arrest. That's why it's called power of arrest. Because you are literally dictating somebody's behavior and controlling. Think about it.
Big Reese, talk to
I
him.
know I'm making too much sense. I'm trying to talk to him. Let me just let him know a little bit.
Big Reese, talk to him.
I'm talking to him, but I got to make sure they can hear me. Hear me clearly, baby. That's how that rose. So understand everything. Understand what it is and what's doing and how things is moving. You got to. About making you play if this were a man. Yeah. Be smart about it. Let's get to the next word. The next word is boundaries is on the board. You got to read the bottom line. Boundaries. Class, does anybody want to read boundaries? I'll do it. Boundaries, the guidelines and personal limits individuals set to define what behavior they accept or which accept or unacceptable, protecting their physical, emotional, and mental well-being. Golly. I'm a
Big Reese, talk to him.
deep that going to get the bartender on standby because we ready.
Bartender, I need a drink. Make it stiff. This is Bartalk 4.0.
Boundaries, the definition of boundaries, which is different than control. I say this so much to people. Certain person all the time. Boundaries, the guidelines and personal limits. The guidelines and bring this shit closer. The guidelines and personal limits individuals set to define what behavior they find acceptable and or unacceptable. Protecting their physical, emotional, and mental well-being.
The man got another hour. It's Steak Reese on Bartalk 4.0.
I could write a full damn narrative and a script and a show on just that. Ladies and gentlemen, understand what I'm saying to you. Boundaries. A lot of people need to set boundaries and they don't. What are you scared of, Cletus? What are you scared of? Please help me understand. What are you scared of? This stuff is easy. I'm gonna tell you what is acceptable or unacceptable. I'm gonna tell you. And once I tell you, guess what? Stay in that boundary line. Because when you cross over that boundary line, now we somewhere else. Now we in the repercussions for your actions area. See, y'all women are so I know what I'm worth. I have boundaries. You can have boundaries, boo boo. But make sure with them boundaries, you're holding people accountable.
Big Reese, talk to him.
Talking to them, they gotta listen. I hold people accountable. When you hold people accountable to the boundaries that they break, it makes them sick and it makes you understand where you are with that person and your place value.
Big Reese, talk to him.
I'm talking to them and they listening because it's quiet and I ain't heard no screaming yet. Tonight, we're going to learn and we're going to understand how to set boundaries for people. Meaning, if they do something that you know you're not going to like, or they know that you're not going to like, there has to be a repercussion behind it. Guess what? When you grew up and you growed up, that ain't even the word. When you grew up, you understood if I touch a fork to this socket, I'm going to get shocked.
Big Reese, talk to him.
Yes. So if you took and did that and the boundaries were set at what they were, understand that the boundary was do not take and stick this object into a socket. Because it could be shocked. You used to get the symbol on it. Yeah. Yes. Now, that was the boundary. Don't do it. But you had to do it and you overstepped the boundary. And when you overstepped the boundary, boom, the shot came. And guess what? You fell out or you start crying. That is how boundaries work, folks. The boundary was do not do certain things. You do it. It is what it is. It hits you.
Big Reese, talk to him.
I can't lie to you. The only thing I can do is tell you the truth about it. The only thing I can do is really make sure you do the truth. Okay? A lot of people don't know how to respect your boundaries.
Big Reese, talk to him.
And without them knowing how to respect your boundaries because you're not setting the boundary and telling them follow it or this is what happens. Your ass is sitting here trying to figure out, oh my goodness, oh my God, this is hurting me, but I just want to speak up. No, have boundaries. People know what it is. If you're that person that keep lending people money and then they take 12 years to pay back, and then sometimes they just think you're supposed to be forgiving for that, stop doing it.
Big Reese, talk to him.
They gotta listen. if you're the person where, fellas, if she keeps stepping all on your ass,
Big Reese, talk to him.
your head, neck, knees, and on your neck, your back, she doing all that. She is stepping on you with Timberlands.
Big Reese, talk to him.
Guess what? You gotta have a boundary. You gotta stand on it and give her repercussions, whether it's staying with her, leaving her, staying, waiting, talking to her, or even better yet, just telling her how the fuck it is. You gotta do it. If your boss is getting on your nerves doing the extra shit and you just get tired every day, he or she say something crazy to you, this and that, have some boundaries and let them know you do this. Let's get to it.
The man of the hour. It's Big Reese on Bartalk 4.0.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we descend and the descending light is on, have your seatbelt hold, and we get ready to go into this great place of your call destination. Please understand that I am doing nothing but trying to bless you and get you to the point of understanding. Control versus the word itself, boundaries, is diabolical. Two different definitions, but still both talk about power and control. The control, the power of influence over someone's behavior or course of events. Man, I can remember it that good. Boundaries, boundaries, guidelines, and personal limits. Individuals set, saying it's acceptable or unacceptable.
Big Reese, talk to him.
Protecting their personal, emotional feelings and the mental well. We need to understand. Today was controlling versus boundaries. Wednesday, I'm going to tie it all together. Make sure y'all stay on this. Bar Talk 4.0, Big Reese. I am here for you. You change the banners real quick. We have everything that you need to know available at our fingertips. And that's okay that we have it like that because God made it to where we can elevate more. God loves you. Reach out. Bar Talk 2024 at gmail.com. Have everything you need. Pray with you. We can talk about things. We can do anything you need. I got all the advice in the world. It's if you want to accept it, listen, and accept it. Everybody's not on that chord. So that's what it comes to. I want everybody to be blessed. Understand to understand and not understand to have a rebuttal. Life is what you make it. Your relationship is what you make it. If you think life is going to be so easy, you're wrong.
The man of the hour. It's Big Reese on Bartalk 4.0.
Stop blaming other people for your shortcomings and how things turned out for you.
Big Reese, talk to him.
I think I feel it again coming in. Stop letting things go and pass and then talking later on to yourself about it. Handle situations and handle them then. Get to it.
Big Reese, talk to him.
We're in a new era. This is the no slide era. Stop letting stuff slide, folks. No, it's not worth it. Stop letting people slide with stuff. Stop letting jobs slide with things. Stop letting daggone clients, friends, family, acquaintances, daggone, what's the other word we use? People you just know. Stop letting it. Stop letting that shit slide. Speak to people. Say what you gotta say. Guard your feelings with peace and happiness, not doubt and upsetness. I'm telling you, you get older, man. You start really figuring that out when you get older. Why? Guard yourself. Guard your peace. Ladies, if you need help, get it done. Fellas, if you need help, get it done. Grandmas, cousins, uncles, brothers, who else? If y'all need help, get it done. There's a lot of people walking around who have a lot of trauma. There's a lot of people walking around trauma dumping and hurting people and bleeding out on other people from their stupidity and it's hurting other people.
Big Reese, talk to him.
I am. I want to make sure they understand. That's why I say life is what you make it. It's nobody's fault but yours. You pick and choose how to operate. That's what it is. God loves you. And he really wants you to do what's best. He wants you to do what's right too. You your friend, someone to talk to, somebody have a cordial conversation with, talk conversation, one-on-one, bar talk, 2024 at gmail.com. I'm gonna talk. We'll talk. I'll get you through whatever you need to. I can pray with you. I can give you sound mind advice. I can look up what needs to be done. I can help you. That's what we're here for. This is Bar Talk 4.0, baby. I'm Big Reese, and welcome to your destination. Give it to him.
Stop what you're doing now. Grab your drinks. It's
Shot o'clock. Excellent. And it was there. Let's go. As we wind this close, here's my segment to hit.
Turn it up.
motivate the people. Big Reese speaks some wisdom.
I wake up every day and I look at my beautiful daughters. Go to bed every morning and I see my beautiful daughters. I leave. My son. Every day you get up, there's somebody who didn't get up. Don't forget.
Turn it up.
Motivate the people. Big Reese speaks some wisdom.
Don't forget to be happy about your blessings. Be blessed that you're able to get up. Another day. Israel and them fighting and doing all that extra crap. Bring down bombs. 20 people died. Hit a whole neighborhood. Shit like that, they wake up and they hear it in the morning, like they wake to hear it in the morning, all this stupid stuff. So be glad that you're in a country and you're in an area to where you can at least have somewhat of a word, something of a living, something of whatever you want to make it. Be glad. Because there's somebody else living a life of hell you couldn't even stop. We complain about things. We do a lot of stupid things. And we do a lot of stupid decisions. We know it's wrong, we shouldn't do it, or anything in between. Understand, there's somebody else living a way worse of life than you. Be grateful for what you do have. Because while you're eating, somebody else might not. In another country, another world, excuse me, not another world, another country or another state. Don't complain so much. Put your spoon down. Ain't nobody being fed. Understand. Like life. Motivate the people, Reese.
Turn it up. Motivate the people. Big Reese speaks of wisdom.
Please understand this is Bartalk 4.0. We don't do nothing before drink and talk and tell the truth. Control versus boundaries. Great segment today. I want to thank everybody who did click in and watch. I want to thank everybody who's getting ready to watch it after. Please understand, I'm Big Reese. I'm here to tell you what it is. I'm here to tell you how. Don't be upset. Be happy. Until next time, between time, I'm Big Reese, baby. And welcome to your
You are now tuned in with Big Reese on Bar Talk.
The most electrifying show on the planet.
Yeah, this is it.
This is Bartalk 4.0.
Yeah.